Tom Huseas, CEO of Kratos Industries in Arvada, Colorado. We use Eplan ProPanel Professional. We also have SmartWire for the tablets on the shop floor. So from our Rittal, we have almost the full suite of Rittal automation products. We have both PerforeX machine, and we also have a WT36, one of the first ones in the country. I think I heard about Eplan through our local Rittal distributor to start with. When we started the company about 5 years ago now, he came to talk to us about Rittal products, things like that. At the time, I was very interested in improving our engineering output because we were brand new. Basically, he said, hey, why don't you look at this Eplan that we have? Here's some videos on it. And immediately it was like the hook was set. I was ready to go. It looked like something we really needed to invest in. We chose Eplan simply because it's not another tool that I know of on the market that integrates both the schematic with the 3D model. And all the advantages that give you, I mean, they're countless. But the way my mind works, I loved having one point of contact for both of these and not having to have a separate software for 3D modeling necessarily and a separate software for the schematics. The product itself sells itself, and it just makes sense for any automation business to use, really. So it was an easy sell for me. The seamless transition from our engineers being able to import a file from something they've already done in Eplan straight to the PerforeX or WT is fabulous. There's nothing else like that. There's usually a separate manufacturing engineering step or two that has to happen to create CAM software to run machines, and we don't have to do any of that. It's so nice to just be able to take the work that the engineers have already done and apply it straight to automation. I mean, that right there saves an entire body or two worth of intermediary steps. We've scaled radically in the last few years. I mean, we've gone from 2 guys working out of a garage in January of 2020 to about 180 employees currently. Along the way, we have actually hired very few electrical engineers that focus primarily on our controls. Meanwhile, our controls output from the entire business is on a rocket ship. So Eplan actually allows us to onboard new engineers quickly, and it is so efficient that we don't necessarily have to add as many people to be able to continue on that growth path. So we love it because we can teach it pretty easily, it's pretty straightforward, and it syncs whatever that new engineer's work content is doing straight to the floor. That our submittal packages are better than anybody's, and that's purely based on Eplan's output. It's nothing that we do special, it's just what comes with the software. And when customers see what we hand them from our engineers, they just love it. It's basically helped keep our engineering overhead lower than I would have really expected it to be at this point. Our productivity is in direct correlation with the automation that we have. Again, one of our Code Orange tenets is we build automation with automation. We embrace that to the core. So whether it's Eplan, Rittal PerforeX, a WT machine, any of our other automated lasers, punches, you name it, it is in our DNA to go utilize automation to help be as efficient as possible through the rest of the business. We try to keep our overhead low and keep a nice tight group that has great control over the output of what they're doing. And the tools we use help us push all that productivity to the floor. Eplan is just one more of those tools that allows us to leverage the strength of one engineer into 5 or 10 production technicians. The cheapest place to fix any mistake is when it's in paper land or digital. So Eplan gives you all those checks to go through as you're designing to hopefully not have any issues on the floor. So by the time it gets to the technician level and you have 100 panels to go build, you have a high degree of confidence that it's going to be right when it gets there.